Hello. Listening to all these audiobooks in English accent makes me feel like I need to talk with an English accent. But I'm taking a little break, having a little snack, got me a little handful of grapes. But I've been listening to The First Mistake. It's really good. It's nowhere near The Broken Girls or The Passengers, but it's like a domestic thriller, mystery thriller. We're following, what is her name? April? Alice. Why was I thinking April? Her name is Alice. We're following her right now. This book is in parts, and it looks like I'm getting close to part 2. I'm only on chapter 12. Yes, chapter 12. Chapter 14 is where it switches to part 2, which is from, I'm guessing, from Beth's point of view, because it says part 2 Beth. Beth is her best friend, who I think is acting a little fishy right now. I find it just strange that her best friend has not met her husband yet, and her second husband has been married for 10 years. I think it's been 10 years. Maybe it's only been 8 years. It's been a while, but her best friend has never met her second husband. That's crazy to me. I find that fishy right there. And then there's Nathan, who is her second husband. They work together. She's an interior designer, and he like runs the whole business part of the business, which I think her previous husband also ran it with her. But he passed away several years ago. I think that was 10 years ago. But I know her and Nathan's been married a while because their daughter is like 8 years old. So somewhere around 7-8 years they've been married. He's kind of acting a little strange, I feel, as well. Like, all these little clues are happening right now to where it's making her think that he's having an affair. And every time she goes to confront him, I mean, he's like total, like, I don't know what you're talking about, you're crazy. Like, I'm believing him, but yet I'm also wondering, like, I mean, he can be a really good actor. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, something's not right. I'm only on chapter 12, but I'm anxious to get into Beth's point of view, because she seems to be acting weird, because every time they're together, like, she was just at Alice's house, and she just asked Alice when Nathan was going to be home, and she's like, oh, he should be home any minute, and she's like, well, I better go then. And I'm like, why you don't want to meet this man? I don't understand what's happening, but I guess that's good. That's what the book's supposed to do, so it's good. It's very good. It's definitely keeping me wanting to listen. But like I said, I'm anxious to get into Beth's point of view. I hope Nathan has a point of view as well. Let's see. Oh, Beth's point of view is from 9 years earlier. That's gonna be fun. I shouldn't skip ahead, but I want to know. Part 3 is present day Alice and Beth. Doesn't look like there's a part 4. I was hoping to get Nathan's point of view. But anyway, I'm going to eat my little grapes and continue to listen and get some work done. I'm going to go to class later on this evening. My friend Debbie is teaching a strength class this evening, so I opted to do that rather than go this morning. So I didn't get very far on The Drowning, just 2 chapters in, but it's so far what I've read has grabbed me, but it's like nothing. It's just kind of talking about the camp and boys disappearing over the years, so that's kind of creepy within itself. That kind of grabbed me, so I'm anxious to get back onto that storyline as well. But yeah, I just wanted to check in because I hadn't really checked in since I started the audiobook this morning, but I've been sitting right here all day. All right, I'll check back in with y'all later, let y'all know what I'm up to. All right, here we go. Strength class. Basic black leggings, gray tank top. Just finished kick-ass class with this one. It's gonna hurt tomorrow, but it's gonna be a good hurt.
It's gonna be awesome. Maybe I should, can I just get an order of refried beans? Yes. Are those good?
Refried?
Well, the bean dip has queso, so I don't want to get that.
Well, obviously that was a good taco. Good taco.
The best.
Having a little soup and salad for lunch. I'm gonna catch up on some Booktube videos while I eat my lunch. I've read a little bit more of The Drowning, and I am about that far in to The First Mistake. This is getting really good. It was a little slow for me in the beginning, but it's starting to pick up the pace. We got a little twist there, right? I mean, we're not even in the middle, and there's like a little twist happening, and I'm like, what is going on? So I'm anxious to get back to that. But I read a little bit more of The Drowning last night. I got to chapter 6, and we're up to the part where Joey goes missing. I'm not sure where it's going, if we're gonna continue on with, like, it's written in third person, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I mean, I'll read it, you know. I'm not gonna not read a book because it's in third person, but I just much rather when our characters are telling their story. I don't know, that's just me. But yeah, it's also kind of getting a little bit better. It grabbed me right in the beginning, and then it sort of slowed down, but it's sort of kind of grabbing me again. And then I got some book mail in today. This is the little hymn novella. This is epic. This is a novella that was in one of the little Christmas short story books that I read. And I think it's like Christmas in the City or something like that. I don't really exactly remember the title of it, but this story was in there. Really, that was the only reason I downloaded it on my Kindle app, because Epic was in there. So this is a little novella of Jamie and Wes's story. A little continue on, a little like 3.5, if you will, from like him and then us. So they came out in a little paperback book, and it was like $5, so I ordered it from Amazon. I'm excited to just have it. But yeah, my voice is not I mean, it's definitely back. It's coming back. It still has a little wonkiness to it. I still have a little bit of a cough. My throat still kind of bothers me. When I talk a lot, it's like it feels strained. I don't know, it's so weird. It's kind of giving me deja vu vibes of when I had acid reflux and didn't know it. So I'm wondering if that's what it is. So I started taking my medicine for that, because I don't take that all the time. I only take it when I feel like I need it, because you're only supposed to be on it for like a 14-day period or whatever your doctor prescribes you. So I'm on like a week now taking it. So I don't know if it has anything to do with that, because I feel some burning sensations, like some burning up in here. It's just got a dry cough. It's not as bad as it was though, so I don't know if I don't know what's going on. So I have an appointment with my gastro doctor on Friday. Today is Wednesday. It is day, oh I forgot, it's day, what is this? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, it was day 5, a Thriller-a-thon. But yeah, I have an appointment with him, so I'm gonna like ask him if he doesn't think it's acid reflux, then I might make an appointment with my PCP and just see what he has to say. Maybe it's some sort of bug that's going around. I know a couple other people have it. My sister-in-law's dad just started with like coughing. My mom went through it a couple weeks ago, but she said her cough didn't last as long and it went into her ear. So I don't know, but like talking a lot, it's like I feel like I'm straining my voice. I don't know what's going on, but it puts me in a slump. It makes me like just kind of down, because I hate when I don't really know what's happening and I'm not getting any better, not getting any worse, maybe getting a little better. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, y'all probably don't care about any of that. I'm gonna eat my lunch and watch a little bit of Booktube, and then I'm gonna get back to The First Mistake, because it's getting really good. Hi y'all, welcome to day 6 of the Thriller-a-thon. I had to go to the doctor this morning. I'm gonna put you down right here. Anywho, I had to go to the doctor this morning because last night I started to really not feel well, and I had lost my voice again yesterday. That's why you didn't hear much from me yesterday, because I was kind of going down. I was starting to feel fatigued, but it was almost a waste of my $30 copay, because they just told me that they did give me a shot though. They give me a steroid shot and my voice is coming back. I haven't been coughing as much, but my problem is coughing at night. So she gave me a steroid shot and some cough medicine, but I kind of already had some, but I let her prescribe it to me anyway. But my pharmacy hasn't called me yet, so, but anyway, I have some if for some reason it doesn't go through. But or she told me that it could be my acid reflux acting up again, which I kind of feel like in the back of my mind that's what it is, because I feel fine other than last night and yesterday. I kind of started feeling fatigued. But anyway, here we are at day 6, and I haven't really read any more of The Drowning. I'm not connecting with it. Like, it was really good. Like, it grabbed me in the beginning. Wasn't that it was really good, but it grabbed me. And then it just kind of like, I don't know how I'm feeling about it, but it's like I'm not anxious to pick it up, you know. I think I might try it on audio and see if I prefer it that way. But The First Mistake is really good. Of course, nothing's comparing to my first 2 reads, which I started out with a bang, so nothing's comparing to those 2. But The First Mistake is good. I am enjoying it, so I'm anxious to get back to that. I listened to a little bit more yesterday, but I kind of just wasn't in the mood yesterday. I was just not feeling well. I just wanted to watch like Booktube and work. So that's what I did. I had like Booktube going while I did some work, so I didn't really listen or read a lot at all yesterday. And then last night, like I said, I just felt so fatigued. I took some of my medicine and just went to bed. It was like 9 o'clock, I think. But anyway, here we are, day 6. I went get me some tea at Barnes & Noble's. I was right next to one where my pharmacy's at, so I was kind of waiting for them to fill it. But the time was passing by, and I was like, I gotta go home. I got work to do. So I just left. If they don't fill it, I already have some, but I might call them and just see what's going on with that. But anyway, I need some honey in this tea. So just wanted to chit chat and fill y'all in what's been going on, because I hadn't really been on a lot at all yesterday. Hey Bella, it's lunchtime for Bella, but I'm gonna put me some of this Manuka honey in my tea. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of Manuka honey, but it's supposed to have some really good healing properties to it. So it's sort of on the expensive side, but I feel like it helps. I've been taking like little spoonfuls every now and then when I was coughing a lot. But that's it. Just want to say, hey, it's day 6. I am going to, as soon as I feed my Bella, I'm gonna get to work and get to listening to some more of The First Mistake. I am really enjoying it. It like I said, it kind of threw you for a little twist there, like not right in the beginning, but I wasn't like halfway to the book yet, and it threw you a twist, and I was like, wait, what? So we're kind of on that part of the story now. So we were following, I forget her name, April, I think it was her name. And now we're following Beth, who is April's best friend. And we're following her side of the story, and that's kind of where the twist was brought in at. So I'm anxious to see what's going on, because there's something a little fishy about that whole part of the book right there that's kind of like tweaking my brain, like, let's not trust this guy. So I don't know what's happening there, but I'm really liking it. I don't know how to tell you about The Drowning. I'm only on like chapter 6. I haven't read any more, but I don't have that want to pick it up kind of feel. You know what I mean? When you like a book, you really want to pick it up and read it. I'm not there with this one yet, but I'm only on chapter 6, so I need to try harder. Like I said, I may even try the audio and see, but the only thing I can't find, it's not at my library, it's not on Hoopla, it's not on Scribd. Audible has it, but I'll have to use a credit. guess I'll have to use a credit. If I gotta, I gotta. Or I might move on to another book. We'll see. It's at lunchtime. That's good lunch. Well, shit. 5 stars. This really turned out to be a really good read or listen, I must say. That was a fun twist and turn at the end. I'm impressed. I'm impressed because I didn't really know where this was going with that early twist early on in the book, but it really went there. It took on a whole new level for me. That was good. That was really good. I think that's what brought it up to the 5-star earning, because I was only gonna give it like 4 stars because it was good. I was enjoying it, but it just wasn't, you know, it just wasn't hitting me in the right spots, I guess. But damn, that ending was really good. That was really good. So I don't know how to talk about this book without giving too much of it away. So we have Alice. I keep calling her April. I kept calling her April, and like I think my last clip, or the last clip you saw said April, but her name is Alice. She is like an interior designer. She has her own company. Her and her deceased husband started this company, and the book starts off with her and her best friend Beth, and Alice has remarried to this guy Nathan. Things start to seem fishy about Nathan pretty early on in the book, but then so like I don't really know, like in the beginning I guess we're just getting to meet the characters. I don't really know where we're going with the best friend and the husband, you know, but then I know the synopsis talks about those 3 characters and how somehow they meld together. But when we get into Beth's story in part 2, there's like a part 1 and part 2. There's no part 3 though. Or is there? Yes, there's part 3 is Beth and Alice. So there's three parts. So when we get to part 3, to part 2, where I'm so confused. We get to part 2, we're following Beth, and when we hear her story, so yeah, at the end of, I had to go back and look, but at the end of part 1 is where we get our first twist, and then part 2 starts on Beth, on chapter 14, and this is from 9 years earlier, so we start to get Beth's story, and it just kind of escalates from there. Beth's story sort of gets a little boring for me. I'm not sure where it's going. She's a teacher. She comes from sort of like a wealthy family, and then she meets this guy. So we get that, and then part 3 is we get both sides because it's present day. So we get both Alice and Beth's sides, and we're following both of them. And I started getting angry in part 3 because I didn't know who to be angry at though. Like, something wasn't right about Nathan, which is Alice's husband. Something wasn't, I knew the guy that Beth was with, something was off about him, but I kind of not figured it out, but I knew kind of what he was doing, but I didn't figure it out at all. Like where he fit in. That I did not get that. But I knew what he was doing with Beth. But then I started getting angry with Nathan because I didn't know what he was trying to do. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I was getting angry with Alice. I was angry with Beth when I realized at one point of the story, I can't give it away, but it ended up to be really good, is what I'm trying to say, I guess. So yeah, 5 stars for The First Mistake by Sandy Jones. Now I'm anxious to read The Other Woman. But anyway, I gotta pick another book to start listening to tomorrow, and I have out of these 4, only 3 are available on audio. Well, I mean, this one's available, but I'd have to use a credit for it on Audible because it's not available in Scribd and it's not available in Hoopla. This one is available in Hoopla and ready for me to borrow. and these 2 are in script. What do I want to listen to next? But I think I'm going to choose between these 2. I don't know. It's going to be between these 2. I'll see what I'm feeling in the morning. I have a doctor's appointment in the morning with my gastro doctor. But anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog here. But I will continue vlogging the rest of the weekend until this ends. This ends on Sunday. So, and then this last bit will probably go up on Tuesday. So as always, thank y'all so much for watching this vlog, even though I know it's not very interesting at all. I just haven't been feeling well. I'm trying to get better. I shouldn't say I haven't been feeling well. I don't like not being my usual self. And having this going on puts me down. Because I just have a feeling it's my acid reflux. And I've been taking my medicine for about a little over a week. It'll be 2 weeks next week that I'm taking it. So I see my gastro doctor tomorrow, so I'm gonna ask him about it and see what he says. I may have to take it a little bit longer, but like I said, it could be this like cough thing that's going around, this upper respiratory infection that the doctor told me about today. And she said she's had patients complaining of coughing for like up to 8 weeks, and I'm like, what? No, we're not coughing for 8 weeks. I'm sorry. But anyway, if we gotta cough for 8 weeks, we gotta cough for 8 weeks. We'll see. All right, y'all. Sorry to bore y'all with all that nonsense. But I will see y'all in my next couple of vlogging days, and I'll try to make it more entertaining. I'll do my best. See y'all later. Bye.